Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. So I just finished watching the episode that launched 24th of April. And again, this episode wasn't a great episode as well. I feel like it was just dragging all the storylines that we need answers to. And I feel like they're just going to keep doing this over and over again. So let's start off with Jordan. She had a cough and she decided to go and check it out. So she made an appointment to go to the doctor. And, Curtis ended up coming into the office while she was on the phone with the doctor because she's trying to get her medical records to be sent down to GH. And she's like, her body language is like giving Curtis these, signals that she's hiding something. So she finally told Curtis that the cough that she had, she went to check it out and they found a lump. And then they found out if it's nothing, then it could be lung cancer. And I think this is another great storyline to give Jordan. I remember when they had Alexis go through cancer back in the day, and that was a great storyline. And that's when Sam slept with her husband and everything like that. So, but that's further from what I'm trying to do because I do like Sam. Okay, I do like Sam. So, now they're having Jordan go through something like that. I feel like they're probably gonna make her get lung cancer because if they don't they don't give her that storyline, that it's not going to make any sense. So we have to be prepared for that. But I do like the part that Curtis went on his knees and asked her to marry him, and he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. And I don't think that Jordan is going to say yes because I feel like she wanted him to ask her without any pity or with any pressure or anything like that. She didn't want him to ask her when he found out that she might have lung cancer. So I don't think she's gonna say yes. But I think that he's not asking her. Maybe this push him to ask her to marry her. But I feel like he always wanted to. It's just that he's in a fear that he might not live. You know, he might not have any time with her, and he wants to make sure that they tie the knot and create as much time as possible. But I don't think she's gonna say yes, but I do feel for Jordan. That was in a very emotional scene, and it wasn't really even, it was just like a shock to me, like, wow, this is a great storyline and they're giving it to her. So it's about time she has something because she's been in the corner. And now we know where Jordan been up to with everything that was been going on, and everybody's like, so where is Jordan? Where is this? She's been doing, taking care of herself, trying to get herself situated. That's what Jordan been up to. And then we have Ava talking to Scott, and I feel like this is the most funniest scene. Anytime you have Scott Baldwin coming back into play, it's so funny, and he is perfect to be Ava's lawyer, and they're going for full custody for Ava's daughter, and I feel like it's going to be great because I do love that Ava is on the top again, okay? And she deserved to be on the top again. She's been on the bottom with the bully ass Carly, bully ass Sonny. Like what happened in today's freaking scene with Sonny and Scott. Yeah, Scott was trying to push him to do whatever, to say whatever, because that's just Scott personality. But again, because Sonny didn't have his way, he put his hands on Scott in the police station. So it's like everything that I've been saying. Like, I used to love Sonny back in the day when he was sexy and he was Sonny, Sonny Corinthos, a nice sexy guy, but now he's just created to be this bully, and he's like the leader of the chain. So I'm happy that Ava is going for full custody. She's like totally in war at this point, and I don't blame her because every time I watch Carly and Sonny take away Ava's daughter from her hands, or she's walking into Kelly's and the baby's there and she can't even touch her own daughter or say hello, that's just horrible. That's horrible, okay? So I'm just happy, and I want Ava to get custody of her daughter, and I want the tables to be turned, like have them knocking on her door to see Avery, you know. But let's see who else we have. We have Ava and Griffin, which I think is not gonna last because let me tell you something. Griffin is a cute guy. He's a good guy. He's too good for his, his use. I mean, I feel like why are you with Ava? Ava is not a bad person, but she doesn't, her character is awesome. She's not good, but she's not bad. And it's like Griffin want to change her into this good person, which she's clearly not. And I think this is his like first relationship. He never been in a relationship before. But if that's the case, you need to have her back 100%. And if you can't have her back, then you don't need to be with Ava, And I feel like every time when Griffin and Ava is arguing, because he doesn't have her back 100%. I mean, he had her back when he was trying to go to Russia to get some information from Sonny. And because he thought something happened to her, and he thought Sonny did something to her and he threatened Sonny's life, which what happened to that, Griffin? Now you're with the woman, you're in a relationship with her, and you're not acting like you were when you weren't in a relationship, which I really don't understand. But he went to work, and Ava ended up talking to Nelle, which brings me to Micheal and Nelle. Micheal is really an idiot. I feel like his character is just up and down. Like, he wants Nelle to move on with her life. If you do want Nelle to move on with her life, why are you in the hospital? I mean, yeah, you had an appointment, that the baby is fine, but you should keep it short and keep it moving. You're here sitting down talking to Nelle about what's going on at home, and if she could do if you ask her to do you a favor, to talk to Ava to see if they could have shared custody. Like, you really are trying, like, he's leading this girl on. Is it just me? Or he's just doing that? He doesn't want to be with her. You know what? He's lying to himself. He wants to be with her. It's like a Julian, Alexis, Sam, Jason, who else is with, Kim, Drew situation. Everybody wants to be with somebody that they're not with. Okay? If it wasn't for Carly, I think Micheal will be with, Nelle. Okay? I'm sorry, I got this lipstick on. That's really bothering me. I hope it's not bothering y'all, but who else that is in this episode and is driving me crazy? Okay, Kiki. I gotta take a breath for this one. So Griffin went to the hospital and he saw Well, I'm just gonna talk about Kiki first. Because if GH is trying to make a storyline that a woman can look so freaking weak, congratulations. I really wanted GH to do this storyline because I wanted them to display a strong ass woman. Why can't Kiki be as evil like her mother at some point in her life? Why she has to be so weak? I mean, the last part, she finally stood up for herself, but damn, Kiki, you are just, I mean, every time I talk about this, I get like a little slap in my comments because they need me to have more patience with the storyline. For what? I feel like I have to relate to something, and I can't relate to a weak woman. Maybe in the ending she's gonna do something, but she needs to do something now. She's like keeping this stuff to herself. Griffin is asking her, when he came to the hospital, because he saw them getting into it, like the way Dr. Creepy was talking to Kiki, and he, came up into the conversation to split whatever was going on, split it up or whatever. And the doctor guy, Kiki knew the answer, and she finally said it. The doctor guy walked away, and then Griffin was like, "Is everything okay? Like, did something happen? Do you have something to tell me?" And she just kept it to herself, guys. Again. At this point, Kiki should know she didn't get that program on her own. So why is she still there? Is she trying to prove a point to herself? Like, you know something is wrong. And now this guy is treating you like garbage because he's not getting inside your pants, and you're letting it happen. And you're walking around. I don't know. This is just a horrible storyline. It is. Like, I did not want to see Kiki act like this. I did not want to see this side of a woman. We all know that this happens. We all know that this happens. But I wanted a storyline to empower women out there that's actually going through something like this, because we need it. We need it. They want to know what to do in a situation. Show them what to do, not what to do. Boy, it's like watching every scene with Kiki. It just like turned me off. It was hard for me to watch, you know. And then she always hugs Griffin. And I think that Dr. Creepy is going to use that against her or something like that. But I feel like, I don't know, guys. I just, that storyline get me out so uncomfortable, because me personally, if somebody talked to me like that, my hands would be around their neck and my fist would be in their face. I'm sorry. That would not be me. That would not be me, because the way I was raised, and my mom made it clear, and because she was a victim of sexual abuse as a child, and she didn't have a voice. And I already told y'all this. So I was raised, and I'm getting emotional. I was raised to speak up. My mom always, when she leave us like with our own family, she would say, if anything happened, anybody say do anything, and let me know. She don't trust nobody. Okay, so me and my sister, we speak up. We don't keep anything, you know? So I think that was, I didn't really talk about the fight with Sonny and Scott, which was so entertaining, by the way. I'm just loving all of this. When Scott was in the police station getting on Sonny's nerves, and Sonny has his hands around Scott. It was so free. And Scott was like, get him off of me. Scott is so funny, and I heard that he's probably leaving GH, but I hope to God that he's not. We need him. And, you know, when Scott is with Franco and they're in a room together having, you know, conversation, it's like the funniest conversation ever. I don't know if it's just me, but I just love those two together. It's just perfect. It's a perfect match. Whoever made them as a father and son, you know, it's the perfect match to them to be together. But yeah, we had Sonny and Mike seen into the police station, which I feel so sorry for Mike. I really, really do, because he is going to get worse and worse and worse, until the point that he's going to be fighting people. Because I do have experience with dementia, unfortunately. I used to work as a personal care assistant, and boy, I had one lady trying to stab me because she didn't know who I was, okay? And I had to run around the table because she had the knife in her hand. And then I had another lady that I was taking care of, and she tried to beat me up. So it's like, dementia ain't no joke. Alzheimer's ain't no joke, okay? But yeah, guys. So that's the episode today. It wasn't the best. Now tomorrow there's supposed to be some Sam moments where Sam finds out that Spinelli actually set them up to be there together. And I'm hoping Jason, you know, told her and she didn't find out on her own. I think Jason is going to tell her. But it's just, I'm getting sick of those two. I'm sorry, but bruh, the show, I know the ratings gone down because those two are so boring. The only person that's watching those two are Sam fans, because they're so boring, to the fact, like, even the way she said it, Spinelli, you know, like, set us up to be, like, you know, it was so, like, Girl, go home, honey. Go home to your husband. Go home to your husband, girl. But anyways, guys, that's my review. I'm excited to see tomorrow's episode. Yeah, and if you guys have any comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.